Hi, so now we will begin a new topic, a new notebook. This notebook is about functions. Functions are really important part of programming. They are kind of my favorite one, I would say. And they help you organize your code, they help you collaborate with others, and we will learn about all of this in this notebook. First, let's talk about like in general why functions are important. There are of course many reasons, but I would say the two most important ones are first that you don't have to repeat yourself in your code, and second one, you can use functions which were created by others and you don't have to create them on your own. And we will talk briefly, briefly. It will take a couple of minutes, but considering how broad this area is we will talk briefly about both of these advantages of using functions. So first one, where the advantage that we don't have to repeat ourselves, can be understood easily if we look at examples like this. For now, don't focus like, okay, you see things which you haven't seen before yet, but don't worry about this. We will we will go through like step by step. We'll go step by step through this notebook. But imagine you have some long portions of code. Uh, this code has only 3 lines, but it's already like you cannot just look at it and understand what this code is doing. So imagine now that, okay, let's say we know what this code does, that you want to use it first in the beginning of the notebook, then somewhere in the middle, and then at the end. If you don't have functions, you have to like the only thing you can do is to copy paste this code and use it in one place, in the other, in the third one, and in all of the places you want to use it. Well, this is tedious. As you might have already noticed, we don't like things which are tedious when we program. Programming in its essence was developed not to repeat yourself and not to do tedious work over and over again. And this is why we have functions. And when you have functions, you don't have to write all of this stuff again in these other parts of the notebook. You just use this function, and of course you will learn in a minute in the next videos how to learn how to use functions. And so this was the first reason, not to have to repeat ourselves. And the second reason was using other functions which were already developed by others. We have already seen a function like this. It was a type function. We didn't go into much detail about this. We will talk about functions like this in this notebook. This will be built-in functions. So functions which you can, when you start your notebook, when you open Python in any way, because notebooks are not the only way how you can use Python, but we won't talk about this in this course. You can start using these functions. These functions were created by someone else, usually not by just one person, but by many people. It was checked by many people, so you are sure that they work correctly. And basically, you open Python, you can use them. These are built-in functions. Of course, these are not the only functions you can use. Created by others. At the end of this course, we will talk about ways of incorporating more and more functions you need in your specific project into Python. But here, using these built-in functions, just to use a simple example, you will see how you can use code created by others, and then you have less work to do yourself because it's already created and ready for use, and you can use it. So this is why we will learn about functions, and in the next videos we will go step by step through this notebook. We will learn how to define functions. We will speak a little bit more in details what parts functions have, and also we will talk about naming functions, and at the end we will dive into these built-in functions I have already mentioned. So see you in the next videos, and thank you for your attention.